Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. This is episode 8. We're on the death trap and I have fixed a bunch of bugs. Well, let me take a quick look. Yeah, NPC ships will move less in hyperspace, so they'll be easier to catch when they're targeted. Bleeding will now continue past physical death because some people were exploiting certain bugs and stopping the bleeding by killing a person and then, preserving the body. And fanfare message, we'll see that. Quick search. Yeah, well, a lot of little things, and also fixed the dust storm bug where it was showing incorrectly. So now I can see we are in the dust storm sector and there's like dust in the background. There is also a storage capsule in the background. And one more thing I remembered, well, it was someone who remembered me about it by posting a comment on YouTube. Django Fett told me that I have a Starcreds miner, and I do! I forgot about it. It's worth insane fortune. Well, not really. But let's see if we can install it. Let's see if we can install it, and if we can generate money. Because I don't remember, do we have like GPU here? We do, yeah, so we actually... we've installed the Starcreds miner, but there was no indication of like what happened or whatever. I'm gonna write down a task to... fill pump after installing Starcreds miner. So just to allow people to know that something is happening. So now we have mining Starcreds 0. Oh no, it's not 0. It's 41 per hour. It's not much, but it's still like gonna trickle in a bit more money. And we can increase this rate if we get more GPU, if we get more RAM. So yeah, we can build a server farm, and then we're gonna be mining Starcreds much faster. But for now, I'm just going to like allow it to slowly accumulate. And yeah, it's not much, but it's gonna help. So, what was I about to do next? Are we low on something? Alien shell. We could sort by count ascending. Gold ingot, nuclear, improved microchips. Yeah, so what do we need to do? Improved microchips. Gold wire. Yeah, we're kind of low on gold. So we could get more rock to get gold, but we could maybe think about how to get it properly. Although I really need to unlock oil processing. And how come we only have 10 tech-datoids? Are we producing only 10? Production overview. Tech-datoids. Yep, we're producing only 10. So let's ramp this up to 15. And let's do 5 at a time. Alright. Alright. So, we are handling production. What did we have in this capsule? I somehow overlooked. Event log, storage capsule. Winched... wait, what? We got a winch range upgrade. Oh, wow. We unlocked it. Yeah, that was in the storage capsule. But I missed the notification. Again, I missed the notification. I keep missing it. Although I even like made it more in your face, and right here when you'll see it. Next time you see the notification here, it's gonna be kind of flashing. Maybe it wasn't showing? I don't know. I could, of course, like show a pop-up that requires to be closed, but I don't want to do that. Pop-ups that require your attention are the worst. So we can produce that winch range upgrade somewhere. Can we do it here? No. Winch range upgrade, what do we need? We have everything we need, and we could then start winching derelicts from far, far away. We want just one, okay? So let's do produce one. Oh, this suppressed material deficit warning is a new thing. So for example, right now, if I go into the slacking materials, for example, I know that recycler is producing bio-waste whenever we have bio-waste. So just like, it doesn't have to warn about the deficit. And I'm just gonna go here and suppress this and see it immediately gone from here. Same with gold, because as soon as we out of rock, we don't have rock produces gold, and then when we have gold, we're producing gold ingots. But if we don't have gold, I don't want to see this as a deficit, right? So we're just gonna disable that. And then rock in the grinder, this is the gold production. Again, if we don't have any rock. But this one I might want to show, because when we have more rock, we can produce more gold, right? But if we don't have rock, we need to tell ourselves. Maybe I would actually put rock in the favorites. Hold up. What kind of crap is this? Where's rock? I don't have it listed here. Is it because we don't have any? Huh? Okay, that's supposed to be a bug. Rock not listed in inventory. Oh. Some feedback. I keep fixing those bugs and they keep appearing and appearing, and it's just like... so annoying. I guess we could ramp up the production of fusion cells. Is production... what's the shortcut? Is there a shortcut for production? EU. Okay, so I want fusion cell. Let's ramp it up to say 20. Are we producing one at a time? Yeah, let's do 5 at a time. Maybe even 10 at a time. I don't see why we should not have that. Alright, yeah, so what else do we have here? Ice maker, we are fine without it. Converter, we are fine without it for now. Idle is not the same as unconfigured, but it's fine. Alrighty, so... oh, wait, we have a bot. Yeah, I remember. We wanted to install a dumb cell. Didn't we do that? Wait, I think I tried to install the dumb cell and it failed. Surgery. Are we logging the surgery failures? Beings. Yes. That's what that was in the beings, not in story events. So stolen failed to perform surgery on Nemesis core and Dome core was destroyed. Why is this twice? Oh, one is for like, this is the Stallman's part of the entry, and this is the Nameless Bots part of the entry. So this is like 2 log events, one about Nameless and one about Stallman. Yeah, so basically Stallman was not good at surgery. Stallman sucked at surgery. Let's see his jobs. Medical 1. Not a Surprise. Actually, let's go to job stuff and let's see. Danny is the best. No, Frob is the best. Okay, so let's allow only Frob to do medical. I guess others will just mess it up. But wait, Frob is already our... who's our designated pilot? Jewel. Okay, not Frob. What is this? Firefighting. Okay. It's fine. So... Also, wait, hold on. This was robotics. This wasn't medical. This was robotics. And the best robotics expert is Stallman. So let's allow only Stallman and Double to do robotics. Then the remaining folks will have to not train on the job. Okay, so talking about training on the job, what we can do now is this. We are going to first send Nameless to Mercury because we don't want him to corrode right here. Then we're going to maybe take the couple of worst drones. These drones are all kind of bad, right? They're in the bad shape. They're in bad shape, so we can train on them. What I'm gonna do, I will say order removal of all parts. Also, this is new right here. We have like a name of the being. This was suggested by AJ1AG on Discord. It's a good suggestion because sometimes you might not know who's here because the selected being is somewhere down. Okay, so remove all parts from everyone. I could have also done it by just selecting them and doing surgery, remove all parts. But did I miss someone? Tasks. No, I didn't miss anyone. Yeah, so someone will train here. Also, we might want to provide a chair. Didn't I have something here? Captain's chair. It's too fancy for this job. Oh, this chair is not used. So let's move this over here. Because if they work without a chair, their poor backs can hurt. And we don't want that. Right, so what else can we do? Let's take a look at quests. Trade with space station. Let's find one. So let's go to star map and let's do search for space station. And then we'll just gonna travel there and do a trade because that's what the quest is asking for. The purpose of that quest was supposed to teach us how to trade, but by the time we get to to have that space station trade, we have already had a bunch of them. So I guess it's all right. Okay, wait. So we're gonna scan for the station. Meanwhile, Stallman wants a pig. We cannot help until we get someone to wake up, and it could be a pig, could be not, so it could fail this quest. We don't have any negative side effects for failure. That's one probably well a feature for the future, because right now it's very positive. Like it's only reward or nothing. This is especially troublesome with NPC quests. You know what? Let's get ice. Yeah, let's get ice. We don't have any, and we will produce water from it. So let's grab... Actually, let's continue after unload, and we're going to like take a couple of batches and then set this thing to produce water from ice. And again, I'm going to suppress material deficit, because if we don't have ice, we're not going to be producing water, but that's okay. I'm just going to keep an eye on the water levels here. And we want to have... How much water I don't know. Maybe 300. Batch size 10. Let's take a look at the production. Oh, there's this thing I was talking about. So now it's bigger and it's flashing. So I hope that it will be harder to miss because I used to always miss this. So now we can see where we need to jump. So here, right? This is the space station. It's Pirate Space Station. Well, let's set course for it. Recall shuttle expeditions. That's fine. That's expected. And it's nice that we know where the relay is. But I'm still hanging in the first sector. I do want to explore everything, but maybe it's a little too big. That makes me think, maybe this sector should be a bit smaller. But on the other hand, like, if the sectors themselves were smaller, then you'd have to, like, jump from one to another more often. And I don't see a good reason for it. I mean, you would be forced to move. Now you have a freedom. You can skip a bunch of these, but you can maybe explore and spend more time here. It's up to you. It's up to you how you play. Yeah, so the freedom will be there. The freedom will be there. And do we have we produced this item? That upgrade. Yes, winch range upgrade. So we can create ourselves a bit of a winch somewhere. Special winch hook. Let's put it here. Now if we put it here, we're gonna ram the engines every time we try to winch. So let's maybe put it right here on the very edge. Now we connect it and we install the upgrade. Install this. So we will be able to basically reach anything from any distance. Oh, there's a shuttle brawl. Guys got into a fight. That's okay. How's our ice situation? We already have like 295 water, so yeah, the ice. I think it's gonna be enough after we're returned with this batch right now. Yeah, we already have 170 ice. So let's not continue after unload. And we are almost ready to bounce. But I'm baffled. Why is rock not here? Like it's not anywhere. Is it because we have 0 right now? Grinder should say that. No, we have 9. No, wait, we have 0. So 19 is loaded. I'm gonna do a quick test. If I stop producing, we have rock ejected. And I'm gonna just click inventory and try to find rock. It's not there. But maybe you have to allow the clock to tick. Yeah, that's it. So the bug is actually rock is not listed in inventory when it's 0. When we own 0. Even though we have seen it. So if we've seen something, we should have it. Do I like this contracted or expanded look? I kind of remember what the icons mean, so it's fine. Yeah, so yeah, this bug is figured out. Now we're gonna get back to gold production. One at a time. We want 10. 25 rock, we don't have enough. We're not gonna suppress the warning because we will see it. Okay, so now we are flying and we're gonna visit waypoints. Should we visit waypoints? You know, let's say not, because here we've been already. Explored 4.4, explored. This one is not explored, so we're gonna stop here. But before we get there, we have to spend some time in hyperspace. We have 2 engines, right? Yeah. So we'll be able to jump 2 steps. And we're still in hyperspace, we're not landing. Skipping Mihailov. Alright. Now our drives are exhausted. Let's stay for a minute, see what's up. Is this guy cycling towards us or... Yeah, he's coming towards us. He might be just doing a orbital flight here. Who knows? There's a... Oh, this is the crude oil deposit with still lots of depth left. I haven't... Have I explored this one? Let's go suck it dry. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Oh, I fixed the bug yesterday. Or I could... today, not yesterday. I could assign... Better give us good prices, you punk! How dare you? Capitals. How dare you call me punk? I'm gonna sell you some silver. No, only ingots. We only trade ingots. Because we're not dumb. Raw meat. I own somehow too much. Am I not producing? You know what? Let's ramp up the production. I want, let's say, 30 detoids of these types. Because we're not consuming enough meat. And I'm gonna stop buying it because we have enough. Spacesuit. How much do we own? We own 4. Is anyone without a spacesuit? Equipment. Spacesuit, check. Spacesuit, check. Jet suit, very good. Also, I've tested the policy. Yeah, so it works because the policy for Jewel is jet suit, so it works. Stallman, spacesuit, and Xavier, spacesuit. Everybody has a spacesuit, and I think we have 4 spare ones. Just to be sure. Equipment. Spacesuit. Equipped 4 out of 4. And 1 jet suit. We could buy 1 spacesuit for maybe someone who would join the colony eventually. It's a green one. And a green matching space helmet. Space helmets, let's take a quick look. Oh, we have 1 extra space helmet. Also, wait, hold on. Yeah, this is supposed to show a chart. But it's not showing the chart because this is a bug. Chart's not showing for inventory. Yeah, because maybe we're just not supposed to show a chart at all, because materials show a chart, so you can see how they change over time. Right here. So the idea is that if you hover the name, you see the tooltip with like what it is, and if you hover the number, you see the tooltip with the chart. So you can see how it changed over time, because you're interested in the number if you're hovering the number. It's my logic here. But yeah, so we don't need a helmet. We're gonna get the spacesuit. Fuses are outrageously expensive, but it's okay. Because I don't want them to be installed in early game. We could buy the rock. You know what, let's buy the rock. It's gonna be a couple of gold. And some gold wire out of it, so it's a good deal. Disk compression upgrade, thruster upgrade, reactor efficiency upgrade. Energy efficiency upgrade. These are expensive. No, I'm not gonna do that. And oh, you know, I can feel that the money is going up, because I used to have like 30 some, 34 maybe K. So I can feel the money go up with the Starcard's miner. It works. I don't even have to bleed this guy dry with by selling stuff. So maybe still, yeah, let's pay for the suit. We mined some credits so we can pay for the suit. Here we go. You almost broke this. Yeah, so what I was saying, the battle station operator is now, see, it says operator Knuckles is unable to operate. So I've assigned Knuckles here last time because this was a bug and I was allowed to assign. Now I can't do that. Now it only allows assigning guys who are capable, but I cannot assign anyone who's on the expedition because while they're on an expedition, we... Oh, hold up. We should be able to... Okay, it's an easy fix. Readable tab should allow assigning folks who are on an expedition. Alright. This is a bit annoying, but yeah, we'll fix that. We'll fix that. I was on fire. See, if there's something interesting with the device, there's a log tab which appears. So this device was on fire on day 34. And it's extinguished in like 30 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I went too deep. I went too deep into the menus I shouldn't have. Is there any storage for this? Like, is it... Okay, we do have some storage space. I can see that. I wonder why. Also, wait, we're still collecting lithium. We have 96. Should we collect something different? Carbon 0. Yeah, let's do carbon. Gold. No, wait, it's too expensive. Carbon. We might... Wait, carbon? Actually, carbon can be produced from rock, right? So let's do a new order to do carbon from... No, coal. From coal. How do we get coal again? Yeah, 2 rock can be ground into coal. So let's do coal. And let's do carbon out of coal. So again, carbon, I'm going to suppress the deficit. We want to have maybe like 50. Batch size 10. Coal, we want to have 10 at a time, because when we have 10, we are putting it into... No, wait, hold on. We're going to need too much rock, so let's do 5. And we're going to suppress when we don't have enough rock. Or no, let's not suppress this one. And yeah, that's it. We need rock. We need more rock. Where can we get some? Are we already flying in or out of the deposit? In. There was no continuation. So I was just paused all the time. I should have maybe allowed it to run. Anyway. Good trade, my man. Galaxian may have a quest. Preparing for hyperjump. Let's heal him. So he says he may have a quest. Maybe we could get that quest. And he left. And this bug is still fixed. Okay, if I just report it right now. Hyperjump trail too large. It's fine. It's not super bad, but just a little bit too large. Alright, so we're gonna wait for the crude oil to be dug up. Meanwhile, deep scan will find something else. And let's see, can we search for... Let's search for coal. We could just grab some coal. Yeah, we could find some coal directly so we wouldn't have to grind it from rock. Then we could free up rock. to do just gold. Region. Okay, so this is also like in the new UI. What I like about the star map, you can now see what's in the region and where it is. Let's say iron is in 2 places, phasium is here, but these are only like known resources. So what you found in the whole universe, since we've been only in one region, these are grouped. Yeah, these are grouped by resource. So in the region, these are grouped also by resource. Yeah, so let's see, ice. We know that ice is here because we did a scan. Crude oil here, iron here, and we see that 2 irons is in this region. So lots of info that we didn't have before. And then in the sector here, you can see all the space bodies, all the ships. So if you ever like have a problem clicking something here, of course you can click and get like, yeah, if it's zoomed out, you click, there will be like a menu which allows you to select what to click. But you can also just find the contents here. So if you want to click the shuttle, you can click here and you're going to get the same menu as you would get when you click the shuttle. So you could say expedition. I'm not going to recall or anything. Okay, I'm talking too much about the game and not playing it. Carbon in the furnace. Yeah, we're low on carbon, I know. We're producing it. Oil processing. Yes. Unlock. And we can build ourselves a production facility refinery. Gonna refine a little bit of that oil that we've collected. I'm gonna put it right here. Also, I need to finish up wiring the electricity because right now it's a little bit annoying. Let's put one socket here. One socket here. Yeah, so we could basically transfer the energy. This could be interior wall socket. Then interior wall socket here. I guess we could maybe put... Will that reach? I don't want to risk it. Now, let's put one socket here. Oh wait, hold on. There was one right there, so we could connect this through that. Let's cancel that. From here, we could do one socket right there. And one socket right there. Ship entered the sector. That's the egg villa. The cop who was giving us hard time in the episode that had troubles being recorded. Since that cop was always in the same sector as the ship that we were hunting. Or maybe there was no trouble now. I think that it was fine. Yeah, I guess it was fine. It was the last episode when we killed that ship. Okay, wall socket here ready. From here we're gonna do one right there. This one will be plugged to that one. We could also do one here. This one goes here. Now we we're going to maybe disconnect everything from here and do auto connect there. Sweet. Deconstruct that. Plug this. Plug this. Alright, now right there we have, again, maybe disconnect everything, and I'm gonna, while we're paused, I will connect the adjacent stuff to the closest sockets. Wait, why is this showing? Yes, okay, so this is because that should say some error. That should say some error, not just some boop sound. But I can do this and that. And then this. I'm gonna disconnect and deconstruct that. Hold up. Eh? This was because the chair was above. By the way, I fixed that bug where if I had selected a device that was connected to something, I could do this, but I couldn't do this. So now I can. I can do everything. Okay. This goes here. These go here. I want this to be... Wait, this is probably unreachable. That's why it's going to stay there like that. Also, why is the toilet damaged? Yes, this will not be reachable. So let's build... Or wait, we cannot build an airlock. I have to relocate an airlock right here. Let's take this, relocate right here. And let's do it quicker. Because this is an emergency. Now this should be built at highest priority because we're waiting for it and we need to plug that. I've violated my rule. But this is for just safety reasons since we have to do this quick. Heater is disconnected also. Let's plug it here. I'm gonna have to replug again when this is fixed. Also, there was this auto repair research. Let's unlock it because it's annoying when we cannot... when we have to micromanage repairs. What else? Why is nobody building that? Assigned to Jewel. So let's see the jet suit in action. Look at the jet suit in action. Jewel, all cool with the hat. Purple hat, my favorite color. And the jet suit, whoosh. Nanobots. And it's done. Okay. Connect the power. Someone please fix the toilet. Waiting for worker for 3 hours. There we go, Battletech. Battletech is one of my favorite robots. Also, he has that body part which we need to mood regulator. We need to put this out of him. Let's hope that they will not mess it up. And we need to put that mood regulator into someone who's very unhappy. Like Frob, for example. Or maybe someone else who keeps getting breakdowns. Xavier seems suspiciously super happy. Like, why is he so happy? He is not loving expeditions or mining. So why is he so happy? Because he probably had a breakdown recently. So if we look here, feeling relieved. Yeah, he had a breakdown. He had a breakdown. If you look at the log, breakdown in, it's shut in. Ah, so he was shut in his personal quarters. Yeah, he was just like... That's not a bad breakdown. Yeah, I even missed it as usual. But we could try to install... Oh, wait, hold on. These guys. Let's disassemble them. We're just going to get the parts because these are already corroding. Yeah, corroding. So we still have some carrier drones left here. And look at the money. I paid for the spacesuit 1 point some K and it's back to 40 and even more than I had before. So that money is really trickling in. So yeah, we have the mood regulator. It didn't seem to fail. The procedure was great. So maybe we could take... Who has the lowest... Let's take a look at the stats. Who has the lowest baseline for... sanity? Yeah, sanity baseline 40, 42, 28, 31, 40. Jewel is getting the mood regulator. So Jewel is actually a very depressive person. Although depression tendency plus 5%. So yeah, it's like non-zero. Okay, so let's go to body and let's take a look at the head implant. And let's try to install this mood regulator. See, there's this chance of success, 95%. I think it's a good chance. We're gonna do it because the part is high quality. It's not corroded, so it will be. It will be interesting. All right. Lucky the dog is bringing Jewel to the surgery. That's cute. Okay, Jewel, wait for it. I should make them blink. Damn it, I'm gonna write this down. Implement blinking. What do you... Why are you so happy? Why are you so happy? Because someone couldn't... Oh, received the love confession. Wait, hold up. Just now? Stallman? Wait. And it was rejected. That is another bug. Okay, Jewel... okay. Confession in wrong position. It's probably because that while she was receiving a confession, the dog moved her away and the guy who was confessing was just like sitting and talking to nothing. Wait, Jewel received confession from Stallman while being carried to surgery by a dog. This is a typical Stardeus bug. Receiving a confession while being carried to surgery by a dog. I've received a bug report yesterday or today. It says, well, let me check my notes because I don't want to mess it up. I'm gonna like see what it actually says. Let me open up the browser and check the notes. The bug report says a normal, non-modified pet pig, set someone on fire. That's the bug report. And I was like looking at it. Why is Solomon sleeping in here? Doesn't he have a bed? Not assigned. No, wait, hold on. Stallman. Bed. Assigned bed. Can't he reach it or what? Hold on. Why are you sleeping? Oh no, why is he sleeping? Why is he sleeping there? He can reach this, no problem. But his heart broken. And Jewel was the one who broke his heart, so he's just now sleeping near the surgery hub to kind of be close to his lover, to his crush. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works. That's probably how it works. Where is that body part? Why is nobody operating on Jewel? Install part mood regulator. Slot reserved. But where's the regulator? It's not here. Okay, let's find it. Mood regulator. Oh, it's not possible to find, which means that it's probably loaded into the device. Yeah, we can't see it because it's loaded. So we're just waiting for someone to do surgery. Wait, wasn't this medical? Okay, Frob is supposed to do it, but Frob is currently sleeping. Yeah, Frob is currently sleeping. Let's take a look at needs. Sleep. You know, Frob, this is important. Stop sleeping. Go do the surgery. Yeah, I know I know you're grumpy. Just go do the surgery. Because Jewel is stressed and also Stallman is also like nervous. So let's do that mood regulator. Let's do it. Huh? Was it a success? There was no talk about failure. Feed the patient. Oh no, I see the droplet. That usually means that something bad happened. Or was it like surgical fatigue or whatever? Let's see, body. Injured. Mood regulator. Ah, okay, it's just like... Okay, it's nice. It's all... Everything worked, but the mood regulator was a little bit decayed. Because it was like lying on the ground for a couple of hours. So it's just like 1% mild decay. Which still registers as a wound. So Jewel is now going to sleep it off. And like, you know, after surgery... yeah, you sleep it off and it will heal. The decay will go away. And then she'll be good as new. And she'll also... If we go to stats and we go to sanity baseline, hold up. Where's the mood regulator impact? Why is this not working? Wait. Organs, no, head. Fun drop. Oh, it's fun drop rate. Okay, it's not about... yeah. She's not gonna get depressed, but it's not about suppressing mental breakdowns. Yeah, it's just about fun. Yeah, I kind of forgot this. Sorry about that. So let's see. Fun. Mood regulator adds extra 55%. Like, it clamps it to 55, it will never drop less than 55. Depression tendency is zeroed out. Fun drop rate is zeroed, so she's gonna have fun for life now. It's fine. That's nice. I wish I also had a mood regulator. And see, Stallman is now back to normal after being dumped for the nth time. Alright. Alright. How's my plan? I think I'm lingering here for too long. Also, we did a scan for coal. It was found in Klemper. Oh, whoa. Hold up. Yeah. So coal is here. It's far from us. But we'll find it using deep scan. If we explore enough, we're gonna find it. Okay, so this sector, just to be double sure. Did we hail this guy? No, that's not the guy. Oh, we tried to hail another ship and he jumped. So we didn't get that quest. Crude oil, it's already at almost full depth. So there's no need to even try. Soil, we have plenty. Let's keep jumping. Resume, hyper jump. Oh, I like the new flashing animation here. It's so sweet. Also, when you do the pause frame, it kind of blends into the pause frame boundaries. Very cool. Yep. Oh, refinery. And electricity. Let's wire everything up. Do a circle. And plug things. Plug this door because raiders went through this door last time because it was not connected, and see, enemy is disallowed by default. So we had a security hole here. And is Jewel gonna heal, by the way? How's her wounds? Body damage type decay. You know what? Is it actually healing? Oh, repair progress 45%. Yes, it is healing. It is healing. Yeah, so it's healing. Wonders of biology. Oh, when we jumped... Okay, that's another bug. When we hyper jumped, our ship got recentered. And after recentering, the particles and the texts are still sitting here somewhere. So this is something I'm gonna report and fix. This was reported to me before, but you know, the thing is, when I read the report, it doesn't feel like important compared to other things I'm doing at the time. And when I play and see it myself, it's fucking infuriating. Like names hovering in the middle of space. This is just like super broken. So this will be fixed next build. That's why it's important for me to playtest myself. I keep saying it. Okay, after hyper jump, recentering leaves names and stray particles in space. Yeah, this is going to be fixed. I wonder if it will like fix itself somehow, but I highly doubt it. Maybe when someone goes to sleep. Yeah, all the bed names got moved. By the way, about this maneuvering controller, when we have this move ship. So I forgot one thing, that when we have multiple controllers, they all discharge at once, but the more you have, the further away you can jump. So they are increasing the jump distance. That's why they all discharge. Oh, excuse me. It's getting late. Oh, it's actually getting late enough to stop this episode, so I guess we will continue. Yeah, we'll continue in the next one. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. See you later.